Hey guys, Tara Macklin popping in here to talk to you guys a little bit about a tool that I use to help me create gratitude in my life. Now, if you've been following me for a minute, you know that I particularly talk about more things that relate to PCOS. Absolutely feel like gratitude falls into this category. And what I'm not going to preach to you today is how grateful you should feel about your PCOS. I have done a video on that before, and that's just part of my story. So you can go back and go check that out if that is something you're looking into trying to um, grab or work on. But today, I want to talk to you about the tool that I use to help me create the gratitude that I have in my life. See, people didn't always describe me as someone who was happy in any particular way. If anything, I was probably always frustrated. I always look like something's wrong. I have excellent, what we call resting bitch face. To be honest, when I'm sitting at my desk and I'm focused and I'm working on something, people always think there's something wrong with me. 9 times out of 10, I'm just focused, and that's it. But beyond that, people now more days than ever before actually kind of recognize my happier mood for the most part. I'm where before that wasn't always the case. I was always kind of perceived as grumpy and standoffish and somebody that people didn't want to be around. That's changed. Why has that changed? This and many other notebooks just like it. It is a simple book that I use to write down daily gratitude. This is not really an original concept. There are many people that are out there that do personal development that preach this. ULA is another like personal development kind of tool that talks about gratitude journals. So what I wanted to do is kind of walk you through what that looked like and talk to you a little bit about that. Hopefully you guys will put this into practice, especially this time of year. It's November at the time that I'm recording this, and gratitude is usually a big thing here in the United States as we get ready for Thanksgiving. And I can tell you, again, in 2020, when this is being recorded, I really haven't felt that out in my social media like I have in the past. Usually people are posting things that they're grateful for every day through the month of November, whether that trend is just kind of past and people are over it, or the fact that we're just so frustrated with the fact that we just got done with presidential elections here in the United States, and the fact that it's COVID season. I mean, I don't really know why this trend is, but I'm going to encourage you guys to grab a journal, go buy any old journal. It doesn't have to be one that looks like this fancy and nice bound, but spiral little notebook is great, and you don't even need that many lines. And what you're going to do is start off with five simple things that you're thankful for. And if you're struggling to think of some things, go big. I'm thankful for the roof over my head. I'm thankful that I have a job where I'm able to make some income to pay my bills. Whatever it is, write down about 5 things at the end of the day that you're grateful for. Or if you want to, you can wait and do it every morning when you wake up. I do a little combination of both. So another thing that you can do also is not just make it about the things that are big, but I now encourage you, once you've kind of created this momentum of creating gratitude, now kind of look at each day and find the things within the day that you are thankful for. And they don't have to be big ones. They can be something like, I'm thankful for the refund check that came in the mail. Or they can be things like, I am thankful for the person who let me skip in front of them in line at the grocery store. I am thankful that I got a phone call today from an old friend. Whatever it is, find some little things that happen in that specific 24-hour period that you're thankful for. I'm thankful that I woke up to my alarm clock this morning, so I was to work on time. And whatever it is, find it. And they just little things throughout your day. Now, once you've gotten past and gotten the hang of that, this is the bigger challenge, because we all have good and bad days. But within every day, whether it goes good or bad, there's always something to be thankful for. So even on the bad days, try to find the things that you're thankful for within that day, and then take it to the next level. If you have a really rough day, what's something in that situation you're thankful for? Here are some things that have happened to me lately that are a little tough. So I blew out a car tire on my car, and it was inconvenient. It happened when we were getting ready to go grocery shopping, all this stuff. But it was also a day where I thought, I really don't want to drive my car. It's cold. Maybe we'll skip grocery shopping today. And we went grocery shopping anyway. I'm really thankful we went grocery shopping that day, because if that tire would have blown out on my drive to work, that would have been really bad, because I drive the highway to work every day for about 20 minutes. So I'm really thankful that that happened in that day. Was it the best day? Was it convenient? No. But I'm really thankful it happened in that way than in another way. So that's one example. Other examples that I've had like rough days, at work or whatever. I can usually find a moment of gratitude. Well, okay, this really sucked, but it could have been worse if it would have been like this. So I'm thankful that it happened like that. What have you. This one's a little bit trickier, and it's harder for some of us to wrap our heads around. But I promise you, if you can find the positives in some of your negatives, it'll make the negatives feel a lot better. So, and I know it's tough being when you're talking about people that, especially in this day and age where, there's a lot of insecurity in jobs, or we feel that way right now, especially in this COVID season. There's been a lot of different like layoffs and furloughs and things like that. What have those bad events given you the opportunity to do? Did it give you an opportunity to find a different job that maybe you enjoy a little bit more of? Did it give you a little bit more family time? Try to find the positive in the negative. Guys, this last step is the hardest, but it is the most fulfilling when you get yourself into a gratitude practice. And this is kind of where I talk about in my other video with PCOS. If I didn't have PCOS, I wouldn't have been able to kind of work on preventing other situations that I had in my health. And so that can also be some things for you to consider about if you're a PCOS woman listening to this video today. So I hope you guys have found this helpful. Just kind of want to look down here at my notes and make sure there wasn't anything that I missed. But hopefully you guys have found this helpful. It only takes a few, maybe minutes. It might take you a little bit longer if this is something harder for you. I know that's how it was for me. I think when I first started doing gratitude journaling, I started with 5, and it would take me about a good maybe 15, 20 minutes to come up with things that I was thankful for. And I had to start with the bigger things in my life and then work myself down to daily events. And then, I still do daily events I'm thankful for, but when I do have a rough day, really just being able to sink in and find the positive in the negative. So hopefully you guys have found this helpful. If you guys are enjoying the content that I'm bringing to you guys, make sure you guys are clicking above to click subscribe and clicking on the bell so you guys get alerted every time a video pops up. Thank you guys for your time today. I'm excited to bring this tool to you guys, and I really hope that you guys put it to use in the end of whenever it is that you're seeing this video, and you're going to start seeing some life changes. I promise life will definitely have a more pleasant outlook for you in the long run. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.